The White Mountains are unlike any other mountain range in the Northeast. Most places out east, you're dodging trees, making short, tight turns as fast as you can. When you get to the Whites, you get to open it up. My history with the Whites goes back a really long ways. My great-grandfather, he worked in the White Mountains with the Civilian Conservation Corps, and I'm a second-generation backcountry caretaker. I spent 5 years working for the Appalachian Mountain Club in backcountry huts, and that gave me an amazing opportunity to spend my falls and springs poking around the woods and finding all the best zones. Most people know about Tuckerman Ravine. It gets the press, but there are many aspects to Mount Washington, and Tuckerman Ravine is just the tip of the iceberg.
Gold teeth, sleight of hand, steal away to a northern town.
In early March, I was headed out of town for the weekend, but I knew the conditions in Mount Washington were going to be just prime. We finally filled in for the winter, and they were forecasting a beautiful sunny weekend.
And I know those were the cards for me. Those were the cards for me.
Gulf of Slides is probably one of my favorite backcountry zones. It's a lot less crowded than its neighbor to the north, Tux. That particular day we went up with Louise, it was one of the quickest weather changes that I've ever seen. It was sunny with no wind 1 minute, and 5 minutes later the wind was blowing about 70 miles an hour. Parking lot, we made our way up for probably 2 hours to the top of Mount Monroe. From there, we found some great south aspect skiing that had softened up just enough to make it really good.
Gold teeth, sleight of hand, steal away to a northern town. Very calm, wishing well, the father's son.
Great Gulf is a really large glacial cirque to the north of Mount Washington and contains a whole bunch of great ski lines, especially in the spring. But the most classic by far and the most skied is Airplane Gully. Tucks on a busy day is crazy. It's really not about skiing, it's about celebrating the ski season. People descend on that mountain like no other place in the world. It's a party. It's a circus.
We'll see what happens. Hope we don't kill ourselves.